Hi there folks, and welcome to Get Strumming. Now before I begin, please remember to subscribe, comment and to like. Okay, so I'm going to now do an unboxing. Now this is an instrument that I've been waiting for a couple of weeks now. It's come over from, I think it's Germany, and it is, or should be, a baritone ukulele. Now I've been looking online and I wanted a kind of mid-range ukulele, mid-range baritone. Let's have a look. As this is geared for music, as always, they wrap stuff really well and ensure that it's packaged great. So we've got loads of packaging. Something for the dog to play with later on. And here we go. So here it is, the Ortega. So the Ortega guitars actually make this. And this should be the RU5CE Baritone. Let's have a look. Yay! Wow. Here we go. So, as I mentioned, this was the one that I had my eye on, and as I say, it's a mid-range uke. So let's have a look now. Already, I've got a couple of batteries here, which will go into the tuning unit, because it's got a built-in tuner. Whoa! Oh, that's incredible. That really is a beautiful uke. Here we go, I shall just take these off now. There we are. That's one. Slide that off. Good. That's it. Wow, what a uke. And a beautiful engraving here as well. So just looking at the body here, we've got this engraving here and the company logo on the top. And obviously we've got a mahogany body here, which with mahogany bodies you tend to get really nice warm tone. And this is a spruce top. Okay, so first job I need to do is tune the ukulele up. Now what you've got to remember with a baritone ukulele is that it's tuned to that of a guitar. So what I'm going to do first of all, obviously we've got a built-in tuner, so I don't have to attach my electric tuner to it, but I will need to place the battery in here, or the batteries plural. So here we go. So I'll just put this down here. We'll get the batteries out. Now, the only thing you've got to make sure with these batteries is you get them in the right way around, because there's two of them. So you need to make sure that you get the terminals the right way around. Otherwise, it won't work. So here we go. And yeah. I think it'll be like that. Strange actually, you don't get many tuners with these. Are kind of watch batteries, by the way. About that size. In fact, what size are they? CR2032s, and the 3-volt batteries. Okay. I think I've got this the right way around, but if I haven't, not to worry. We'll start again. Let's have a look. Yep, I have. Good. Oh, well, that's a good start. So here we go. So here's the tuning unit here. There we go. And it's an Ortega tuning unit. So not a Fishman that everybody loves. The Fishman. In fact, they are really good tuning units. The Fishman. But I imagine that if you were really picky about such things, you'd be able to take this unit out, unscrew it and replace it with a Fishman or one to your choice. But to be honest, I think this should be okay. Here we are, and it's working really well as far as I can see. There's the D, so I'll just show you there. It seems to me a really good tuning unit. And there we have, coming up, a G. Yeah, what I was going to say is don't forget you're tuning the strings D, G, B, E on a baritone. The same as a guitar. In fact, when you're playing a baritone ukulele, it does, you're into the category now of kind of small guitars. Baritone ukes are really useful if you've got a group of ukulele players and you need a player to kind of have more of a deeper end to flesh out the sound. So obviously most players will be using either a concert or a soprano, which is the more higher end, or even a concert soprano or a tenor uke. Most players in my ukulele band tend to have concerts. The guys tend to have tenors, and if there's children in the group, they've probably got soprano ukes. So it's nice to have a couple of baritone players just to bring out the deeper end of the instrument. And here we go, we're nearly there now. And then top E. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of tuning in at first, because don't forget, it has been in transit. That's why the strings will be out. Right, so if you're, I'll just switch the tuner off here. So if you happen to be a ukulele player, or sorry, if you happen to be a guitar player, the chords on the baritone uke are exactly the same as they would be on a guitar. So for example, this chord on a baritone uke is a D chord, as it would on a guitar. The only difference is obviously you're missing the bottom two strings, the E and the A string. So if you're playing a G, then obviously you'd be using your third finger at third fret, first string, but you've nowhere to put your first and second fingers because we don't have the bottom two strings. So there you go, so that's the G chord. Just tune it. There we go. And then naturally a C chord would be there without obviously being able to place your third finger anywhere. And there's the F chord. So in effect, if I wanted to put this baritone uke and use ukulele chords on it, so for example that being a G, what I'd have to do is place the capo on the 5th fret, and then that would make it still a bit out of tune. Sorry, I'll just give that a tune. There we go, that's a bit better. So we put that on, and then you've got a C, so I'll just compare that. A baritone uke or a guitar is tuned 5 semitones lower than normal uke. So here we go, here's a C on the tenor uke. So there we go, normal C chord, 3rd fret with your 3rd finger on the 1st string. And on the baritone, to play a C, using that same fingering, what you need to do is place your capo on the 5th fret, and there we go, a little bit out of tune, but you get the general idea. So the C chord is on the 3rd fret up from where you've got the capo, and your capo is on the 5th fret, and that brings it in line with normal ukulele tuning. But otherwise, just got to remember everything is 5 semitones low. There we go. Okay, so what else have we got to look at? Well, we've got the tuning heads, which will be geared tuners, and which is another good feature, the tuning cogs are covered up. So they've got these kind of dust protectors to stop your machine heads from getting clogged up full of rubbish and dust and fluff. So that's really good. It's got a beautiful deep, you can tell because of the mahogany wood, it's got a really deep sound to it. So ideal if you're playing this in a group and you want to bring out that lower end. As I say, what you're probably going to find when you've bought a new ukulele is occasionally you're going to have to adjust the tuning for a while, let it settle in for a bit. This uke was £119, so if you're buying in the UK it'll be about £119, £120. If you're buying outside the UK, probably a little bit more because you've obviously got your post and packaging on top of that. But this is beautiful. Right, what I'm going to do now is obviously, yeah, there we are, there's the input. So I'm going to plug this in so you can have a listen to it and see what it's like plugged in. So bear with me. Okay, so we've plugged in now. And as you can see, it's got a really rich tone. When you plug it in, it brings out that deepness in tone. So let's have a look. Oh, listen to that. Instrument. That's absolutely brilliant. So what can I say? There's a great tuning unit here, an amplifier unit. So we've got tone, so you can make it really kind of trebly, or you can make it really bassy. So depending on how deep you want to go. So yeah, really I'm in full praise of the Ortega amplifier unit here and tuning unit, absolutely brilliant. The body itself is great. As I say, you've got this walnut finish here and then the spruce top, and I think, looking at the wood here, I think it's a walnut fretboard. So yeah. Then you've got the tuning heads, good tuning heads, good quality tuning heads. The strings are great. I'd say the strings are probably a Quiller or something like that. You've got a strap button here, so obviously you attach your strap to the strap button and then tie it on at the end there. And yeah, really beautifully well made. I'm just trying to see where it's actually made. Yeah, I was right. Designed in Germany and manufactured in China. So there we go. So it's German designed and manufactured in China. And this has taken a wee while to come through the post. But to be honest, because of kind of the situation that we're in at the moment, I'm not bothered about that at all. It's taken about 2 weeks to get here, but it was well worth the wait. Absolutely beautiful instrument and a really nice trim. I'm just noticing here as well, you've got this kind of tortoiseshell trim just around the edges. I'll just bring that up to show you. I don't know if you can pick that up there, but beautiful tortoiseshell laminate trim there. So great, I'm well chuffed. Again, Gear for Music. What do I reckon value wise for money? Well, you can buy cheaper baritones than this. You can buy some for about 80 quid. You can buy some for, like this one behind me that I've borrowed from a friend. This one's, I think, about 400 quid. So, you know, they do differ in prices, but for a kind of mid-range ukulele, apart from the string slipping, there we are. Yeah, as I say, that'll sort itself out in time, but for a mid-range ukulele, this is perfect, absolutely beautiful. And to be honest with you, I'm probably only going to use this a couple of times gigging. I tend to either play bass or just a normal tenor when I'm playing. So this is going to be more for recording purposes and demonstrations if ever I do any baritone tutorials on this channel. So that's what it's going to be used for. So yeah, I'm well chuffed with this, well worth the money. And yeah, sure, if I wanted something a little bit more high spec than this stuff out there, like this Pono Baritone Uke. But at the moment, this one will do me fine. And as I say, it's got a beautiful tone to it when you plug it in, as well as having it. So here we go. And then obviously plugged in. Good, yeah. Well chuffed with it, so check it out. It is the RU5CE Baritone from Ortega on the Gear for Music website. So yeah, check it out, can't go wrong. Especially if you just thought, well, I wouldn't mind playing the ukulele, I play guitar, so what's the next step in that direction? And the good thing is with a baritone is using exactly the same chords as you would on the guitar. So the transition from playing the guitar to the ukulele, this instrument makes it a lot easier. Well, thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you again for another Get Strumming tutorial, podcast, unboxing, who knows. Just remember to click subscribe and click the alarm bell for whenever another Get Strumming video is coming out. Thanks very much for now, and take care.